everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope everything's going your way today. Today, we're gonna be playing in makeup, yes. Today, I'm gonna be doing a first impression of the Pac-Man limited edition collection by Wet n Wild. Yes, the Wet n Wild Pac-Man makeup collection. So, if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. See ya. Okay, everybody, let's get started with this look. Okay, guys, so yeah, I've already done my brows off camera, because ain't nobody got time for that. And besides, guys, I'm really excited for this video today. So we're gonna get right on into it. Now, if there were just two things that get your girl every time, it would be nostalgia and packaging. Thus here I sit, guys, holding in my possession the Wet n Wild Pac-Man collection. Now, can we just take a minute to just appreciate the packaging? It has Wet n Wild and Pac-Man limited edition makeup collection on the front with Pac-Man. And surrounding the packaging, you'll find the 4 ghost monsters and Pac-Man, along with some pellets and power pellets. And on the back of the package, you'll find a set of eyes from one of the ghost monsters. And while the outside of the packaging looks really great, the real test is what's on the inside. So let's open her up, shall we? When you open up the package, you'll find a nice layout. You'll find lip scrub and lip balm, the high score blush palette, and the game over color eyeshadow palette. You'll find the Power Pellets bronzer and blush lighter and 4 lip glosses. But wait, guys, we're not done just yet, because when you remove the top compartment, you'll find the cute Pac-Man board. And guys, this really takes me back to those carefree days when I didn't have to worry about adulting, getting $5 from my mama, going with my friends to the record shop, buying giant deal pickles with a peppermint stick in the middle, buying okie doke cheese popcorn and having a Candyman sprinkle pickle juice on it, and buying lemon heads and Johnny Appleseed, Jolly Joes, and Mike and Ike's, sour cherries, dipsticks, super ropes, and Swedish fish, chews and fruities, and I couldn't forget the Sour Patch Kids. And after spending my money on a big bag full of candy that gave me a mouthful of cavities, I would make sure I saved 1/4. And I would play either Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, or Super Pac-Man. And no matter what the high score was on the board, I was guaranteed to beat it. I could still do it today. So needless to say, that was an hour in my childhood that I could never get back, simply for the sake of being called the Pac-Man Queen of the South Side of Chicago. So now that I'm done taking a trip down memory lane, back to our regularly scheduled program. And when removing the game board, it will reveal the WAKA eyeshadow brush, the WAKA powder brush, and the Wet n Wild Perfect Game nail kit. And today I'll be trying everything in the collection with the exception of the nail polishes, which I'll be giving to my little girl, Nicolette. So first, let's try out the lip care, shall we? Can we first give it up for the bonus fruit? The lip balm is actually the bonus fruit in a cherry. And the lip scrub is actually a bonus fruit in an apple. Guys, the lip scrub smells like sour apple. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to my lips because they truly need exfoliating. Okay, guys, it's just like a sugar scrub. And it feels so exfoliating and smoothing. And it smells just like sour apple. And it tastes just like sour apple. Okay, guys, I must admit my lips do feel nice and exfoliated. So let's get into the lip balm. Guys, the lip balm smells like cherry. And it has a very nice consistency too, guys. Oh, I can tell my lips are going to be very moisturized. Okay guys, the lip care left my lips nice and prepped for the lip gloss later on in the video. But about this eye look though. Let's get into this game over color palette, shall we? The palette actually has 9 shades, 2 shimmers, and the rest are mattes. And you do have a nice array of rainbow colors. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do on my eyes today, but we just going to decide as we go along. And these are swatches of the shades in the palette. First things first, guys, I really want these shades to pop. So I'm going in with my PELLETS eyeshadow base in Rumor 1. Okay, guys, let's party. First, going in with this purple shade. I'm going to work that in the crease. And I'll be using the Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush to get that done. And guys, would you look at the confetti on the handle? That is so stinking cute. Okay, guys. This purple in the palette is quite pigmented. And so far, guys, I see 0 patchiness. Guys, this is such a pretty purple. And so far, it feels like I'm working with a high-end palette. Okay, guys, now going in with this neon orange shade. I'm going to work that right over the purple shade. Okay, guys, this orange shade is pigmented too. And the reason I decided I would use the neon orange for my blend work is because, as you guys already know, there are a million videos out here on the tube featuring this collection. Yeah. If I see one more eye look with orange on the lid, I'm gonna scream. So in short, guys, it's time to do a new thing. Okay, guys. So far, the shades in this game over palette did not come to play. No pun intended. Okay, guys, I did find that the neon orange shade is one of those shades that needs to be built up. But once you build it up, you will definitely get the pigmented that you're looking for. Okay, guys, and now going in with this yellow shade with the Pac-Man imprinted on it. I'm going to work that directly over the orange. Guys, this yellow is as radioactive as all get out. Oh yeah, that's cute. That is good, 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 good. Guys, this is a true neon yellow. Okay, guys, so far so good. Now you know the drill, yeah. Time to get my blend on. Okay, guys, so I went on ahead and cleaned up my lids off camera. Now your girl's about to do something she hardly ever does on her channel. I'm going to try and do an all matte lid. First, going in with this pink shade here. I'm going to work that on the inner third of my lid. Guys, there's something to be said about the packaging of the palette, because yeah. First, I'm going to try and put the shade on my lid with the WAKA. First, I'm going to try and put the shade on my lid with the WAKA powder brush. Let's see how that works out. Okay, guys. It's placing the shade on my lid rather well. But since I want a little definition, I'm going to go in with my Morphe flat brush. This is from the $59 set. Oh yeah, that's curl. That is curl. Okay, guys, now going in with this turquoise shade. I'm gonna work that on the second third of my lid. Guys, this turquoise shade is going on pigmented too. Guys, I really love how when blending the turquoise shade over the pink shade, you get a nice lavender pink gradient in between. And the key to not losing color in your pigment when putting it on your lid is to pat rather than blend. Because what you'll find if you try and blend the shades, you might just blend them away. Whereas if you pack on the shade, you blend by keeping the pigment in place. And lastly, guys, going in with this blue shade right here, I'm going to put that on the outer third of my lid. Guys, this blue shade is pretty too. So far, I'm impressed with the whole palette. I'm impressed with the whole palette. That's Amazon. I'm gonna bring my... Okay, guys, so far I only have one word to describe this palette. TheBalm.com. So I'm about to go ahead, pop on my lashes, do my complexion off camera, and we'll be back to try out these other products though. Okay, everybody, I went on ahead, popped on my lashes, did my complexion off camera. The lashes are the Hot Diggity lashes in the style Popsicle by Bombshell Cosmetica. For complexion, I use my NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Syracuse. For concealer, I use my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the style Golden Natural. And I use my CoverGirl Clean Professional Loose Setting Powder in the shade Medium to set the rest of my face. And I also went ahead and finished my under eye off camera. I used the blue shade directly under my lower lash line. I used a mix of the pink and purple to blend out the blue. And I used the Pac-Man yellow to blend out the combination of the pink and purple. Now let's finish up this face though. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Power Pellets bronzer. And guys, I've heard mixed reviews out there on the tube about this bronzer, but we're going to see what it do. When you open it up, it's protected by a sponge. And when you open up the bronzer, you see that they are literally pellets. Now, I'm usually not a fan of pellet products to use on my face, but this is what we doing today. This is what we doing today. So I don't know how pigmented this is, so I'm just gonna swirl the WAKA powder brush into the pellets. And we just gonna get to applying. Okay, guys. This gives me a nice warm bronze. Okay, guys, yes. I mean, the fact that I have to dip into the pellets are rather inconvenient, but as for the quality of the product, it's pretty good. Ah! Okay, my pellet came out. Okay, guys, by this being a pellet product, I must warn you, in the event you decide you want to get this bronzer, be very careful when dipping your brush into the pellets, because I have already lost one of my pellets. Okay, guys, I do quite enjoy how the bronzer performed. It didn't leave any patchiness. It blended out rather nicely. It does have a little sheen to it, so if sheen is something that bothers you in your bronzers, you might want to skip out. But I think for a summery look, the sheen makes your skin look rather healthy. Now on the blush, We about to dip into this Pac-Man High Score Blush Palette. It actually comes in a quad of 4, which 3 of the 4 things look like they might be a little light for me. But it comes with 2 shimmer blushes and 2 matte blushes. Okay guys, these are the 4 blushes swatched on my hand, which they look awfully subtle guys, but we're gonna try it on my cheeks and just hope it works out. I'm gonna try going in to this corally shade. And we're gonna see what it do. Whew. Guys, that's cute. But it definitely has a sheen to it. So if you don't like sheen in your blushes, it definitely adds a sheen and glow to your skin. Okay guys, and just for kicks, I'm gonna go ahead and take this pinky shade right here. I'm gonna try and top the corally shade. Oh guys, this pink is pigmented as all get out. Now that's showing up on my skin really nicely. Okay guys, yes. I can see myself picking up this blush palette quite often. Okay guys, and because the collection doesn't really have a highlighter, I'm gonna go in with this Power Palettes blush lighter, these palettes. And guys, these are a pretty pearlescent pinky coral shade. I'm gonna go in with my BH Cosmetics V19 brush, and I'm gonna dip it into the palettes and use that for a highlight today. Okay guys, I can see why they call this a blush lighter, because it performs just like the blushes in the palette. Okay guys, and I'm just going to top the blush lighter with this lightest shade from the blush palette. Okay guys, now I kind of understand why there's no highlighter in the collection. Because between the blush lighter and the blush palette and the bronzer, yeah, that's quite enough glow for one face. Now on the lips, we are about to dig into these ghost glosses. And I really love the packaging of these glosses, guys, because of course they have the ghost monsters on them. We've got Inky, which is a blue gloss. And this is Inky. It's pretty opaque, guys. And when I swatched it, it's swatched on pretty streaky. We've got Clyde, which is a nice new corally shade. And this is Class Swatched. Definitely a little more pigmented than Inky. We've got Pinky, which is a nice cool tone pinky shade. And this is Pinky Swatched. And it's even more pigmented than Clyde. And the last and final shade we have is Blinky. And it looks like maybe a reddish pinky shade. And this is Blinky Swatched. And it's about as pigmented as Pinky. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my lips for you right quick. First, I'm going to try on Inky for you guys because I'm certain I won't be wearing this shade with this eye look. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and abort this mission because this is rather streaky, rather transparent, and I can see it being really pretty over blue lipstick. So that's how I would wear this shade. But this is Inky. The next shade I'm going to try out for you guys is Clyde. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, one thing I'm noticing about this applicator and the application of this lip gloss is you will have to dip your applicator in the gloss several times because not much product comes out. But other than that, coral is quite a pretty shade. I can see this going with a variety of looks, and it would go pretty over a new lip gloss. This is Clyde. Now we're going to go in with Pinky. And guys, pink is my favorite shade. So I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out. Guys, this is a very pretty shade. Nice and opaque. Goes on smoothly and evenly. Yeah. This is Pinky. And last but certainly not least, guys, we're going in with Blinky. Ooh, guys. This does look red on the lips. Guys, I really love this shade. This is a nice shade to wear when you have a neutral eye look and not much else going on your facial. I love this shade. This is Blinky. Okay, guys, and for the sake of the eye look today, you know what it is. I'm going in with Pinky. I actually have already lined my lips. I'm using the Italia Deluxe Lip Liner in the shade Dusty Rose. I'm going to go ahead and top that with Pinky. Okay, guys, and in the Perfect Game Nail Kit, you actually get 5 polishes. You get a pearlized yellow shade, a flat coral shade, a flat red shade, a purpley pink shade with like gold shimmers, and a blue shade with something like silver shimmer. And unfortunately, guys, the red shade actually came damaged because I can see a little bit of the red on the top. And when I opened up the box, it reeked of nail polish. And unfortunately, guys, my nails are already polished, but there are like 1,000,001 videos out there on the tube with people trying this nail polish. So yeah. If this wasn't in the collection, I would have been okay. Guys, you were going to let me go on with life without an inner corner highlight. So I guess we'll get to use the shimmers in the palette after all. First, going in with this pearl white shade. I'm going to pop that in my inner corner right quick. Oh, pretty. And I can even see this shade transforming depending on what shade you have underneath. But this shade is so stinking cute. And lastly, going in with this orangey shimmer shade, I'm going to put that right in my inner corner underneath my lower lash line. Okay, guys, if any shade in this palette were underwhelming, it's definitely this shimmery orange. I'm just going to go over it with a little bit of the pearly white shade to erase my bad life decisions. Okay, guys, now that the demo is done, let me give you my thoughts on these here products. As far as the Game Over palette, I love everything about this palette, guys, with the exception of this shimmery orange shade and the quality of the packaging. The mattes went on quite smoothly. They blended out well and gradiated on my lid rather nicely. This white shimmery shade right here, I could bathe in this shade, okay? I can bathe in this shade. And as far as this camel shade right here, I can see this being a nice transition shade for those people who like to use only the orange on their lid. And if there's any other thing I would have liked to see in the palette, is to replace this shimmery orange shade, which serves absolutely no purpose, and maybe replace that with a red to symbolize the Blinky Ghost Monster. But other than that, guys, I love everything about this palette. This is a go for me. As far as the high score blush palette, I really love this palette, guys. While in the pan, the shades do come across rather subtle, they do apply on the face rather nicely. But I will warn you, if you are maybe 2 shades darker than me or darker, this palette will probably serve absolutely no purpose for you. And if you're someone who doesn't like shimmer in your blushes, you might as well run from this palette like the plague. But But if you're my skin tone or lighter and shimmers in your blush doesn't bother you, then you will really like this palette. This is a go for me. As far as the blush lighter and the bronzer, I do like how both perform. The blush lighter will make a pretty pink highlight, and the bronzer adds a nice amount of warmth to your face. But if you're any darker than me, then you could totally skip out on this bronzer because I don't see it really being brown girl friendly. But if you're my shade of lighter and don't mind sheen in your bronzer, and like a nice summery warmth added to your face, and don't mind the fact that you'll have to dip into palettes, I believe you'll really like this bronzer. So as for the blush lighter and the bronzer, these are a go for me. And you guys already know I absolutely love the lip glosses. With the exception of this shade Inky here, which I feel serve no purpose in the collection. But I do still see it being a nice gloss to put over blue lipstick. So as far as the lip glosses go, with the exception of Inky, yeah, these are a go for me. And as far as the WAKA powder and shadow brush, what more I need to say? What more I need to say? What more do I need to say? These are a go for me. And as far as the lip scrub and lip balm, both of these will be added to my nighttime routine. So these are a go for me. So there you have it, guys. Up close and personal, honest and unfiltered. You can get the whole collection on the Wet n Wild website for $69.99. Or you can purchase each product from the collection individually. And I have the price of the items listed in the description box. But as for me, guys, as a Pac-Man pro and enthusiast, I'm really glad I bought the whole collection. So I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today while I took a trip down memory lane and tried out the Pac-Man collection. Yeah. I always love connecting with you guys, my peeps. Every chance I get. Every chance I get. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And all it gets greater later, guys. And all it gets greater later. So until next time, guys, stay real, stay positive, stay up, and damn it, you better watch, fight, and pray. Slow-mos, please.